With fears that voting in parts of the opposition strongholds in former Nyanza province might not kick off still rife, members of the Jubilee party have warned that legal action will be taken against those sponsoring acts of hooliganism intended to derail tomorrow's repeat presidential election.
We as a party will take serious action, serious legal action against any individual who obstructs or harasses any of our supporters who decide to exercise their constitutional and democratic right to vote tomorrow. And that warning is also relevant to our agents.
There are individuals in this country who have developed a culture of impunity to an extent where they believe they're above the law. They can say anything. They can threaten other people. They can intimidate people. They can do anything. They can foment violence and imagine that they can get away with it.
Kwa hivyo kama wali umewekwa na we hutaki kula, tuachie sisi ambao tunataka kula tule. Kura ambayo hutaki kupiga, usizuie wenzako kupiga hiyo kura. Tafadhali, haki yako imeishia hapa na haki yangu yaanzia hapo hapo.
The Jubilee party calling on its supporters across the country to ignore boycott threats being championed by NASA leader Raila Odinga. These even as they hit out at the Supreme Court for allegedly treating NASA's cases with urgency, yet the court did not find time to hear a case the party had filed on 24th October.
The fact that our case certified as urgent had to wait for 8 days for a hearing, while the NASA case is fixed for hearing within less than 1 day, is a matter that we must put on public record.
Meanwhile, the Council of Kenya Professionals, led by its chair Babu Namwamba, are calling on the African Union and IGAD to hold NASA leader Raila Odinga responsible should there be civil strife and instability due to crises emanating from the repeat presidential election.
It is an inalienable right and it is guaranteed by our constitution. Every Kenyan's right to vote is constitutional and it's inalienable. This right is at the heart of every democracy, including our own. This right is inalienable, is enshrined in the Constitution, and must never be compromised, threatened, or limited.
Kenyan nation has played a major role in terms of regional engagements. Peace in Somalia, in South Sudan, in all our neighboring countries. And that we have enough problems in Africa, we don't need to add additional ones. And definitely if Kenya become that problematic, then which of those major players in IGAD and in AU will be called upon to support conflict resolution?
They've also called on both parties to initiate sanctions, including travel bans, against the opposition leader should Kenya slide to anarchy following the demonstrations. AU Commission Deputy Chairperson Thomas Kwesi says Kenyans who wish to vote should be allowed to do so.
Transparent election. With the African Union, on behalf of the President of the African Union, His Excellency Musa Faki Mahamat, the African Union urges all Kenyans to exercise their franchise and go to the polls in an orderly manner so that we can have a clear and decisive results, which will allow Kenya to realize its potential, because Kenya is a leading African country and we're all looking up to Kenya for this election to be successful.
Brenda Kiprono reporting for Channel 1 News Hour.